Terry, what are we doing today, buddy?
Hit him. That's good.
They're color. We got color. Two behind them, Jimmy.
Now you should be able to reel on him. Just keep reeling. Now, there you go, Jimmy.
Guys, this is it. This is why we made the trip to Morehead City. Beautiful fish.
Yes!
Oh! That's a donkey.
Told you there were some nice ones out here.
I love Cape Cod. I also love Florida, but they're two different worlds. And you said to me, if Florida and Cape Cod had a baby, it would be Morehead City. Having fished and filmed with Captain Terry Nugent for nearly 20 years, I was more than intrigued the first time he invited me to join him on a quest to extend the season by heading south. So this past fall, when Terry invited me again, I decided to take him up on his offer to find out for myself why this place was so special. Stepping out of the truck, it became immediate why Terry had fallen in love with the area. We began to plan out the next 2 days. Terry's accounts of fishing the area radiated pure joy and excitement. We couldn't wait for that early morning wake-up call and the chance to fish out of Morehead City. Terry!
What's up, buddy? How we doing?
You've been down here 5, 6 years, trying to get me down here for the longest time, and I haven't.
Welcome to North Carolina, my
Brother,
friend.
what are we doing today?
We're gonna go get some false albacore, and then we're gonna go out and try to get some big reef donkeys for you guys.
Jimmy's caught one reef donkey, and I don't even know if you would call it a reef donkey because it was like 8 pounds.
Gotcha.
Does that qualify as a donkey?
Maybe a reef pony?
That was a reef pony.
We're gonna go try to get you some real wreck donkeys.
Down here in Morehead City, North Carolina. Terry's been asking me to get down here for the last 5 or 6 years to extend the season. Finally down here on the water is heading south, heading out on the water. Can't wait to get out, brother.
Let's get after it.
Heading out of the harbor, Terry laid out what a typical day in the fall might look like.
Well, so down here, I take a very take it as it comes approach. The other day there were albies in the no wake zone. You're not gonna pass them up. So the way I stack the rods is albie rods on the outside, and then the bigger stuff that's not gonna be exigent circumstances moving inboard.
Stuff.
The donkey stuff, the jigging, the live bait stuff, running down the beach, and you run into, let's say red drum, and you have to change gears down here.
With a few birds working the channel ahead, we pushed out towards the mouth of the inlet and gave it a quick sniff before deciding to head up the intercoastal where we would make bait for the main event.
That looks a little more bait worthy to me.
I say we cast here.
There we go. Right kind, little blue. Terry, where's the well? We'll walk them down to that.
Rocking and stacking, boys. Rocking and then a little stacking.
If you get it over and they hit the deck, they sometimes just fall off on their own. Just lift. You can cane pole these. There we go. Into the boat. See? Just like that.
So we're catching little rat blues. This is gonna be our bait. They're all around the boat. They're perfect size. Each person can take 5. So there's 5 people on board. We can take 25. These are Amberjack candies. Oh yeah, there we go, Jimbo.
With a limit of bait-sized bluefish secured, Terry told us to rack the bait rods and hang on as we headed down the intercoastal, keeping the mainland to our starboard and Emerald Isle to the port. Running at close to 50 miles per hour, it wasn't long before we turned the corner at Bogue Inlet with our GPS locked on a wreck just a few miles offshore.
Jimmy, 2 o'clock. No birds. 2 o'clock, 80 feet. Right there, you drilled it, Meeks.
Oh yeah.
Let's go, Megan.
Let's go!
That's what I say. You never know when you just run in to go amberjacking and then bam, there's like a bird pile. That's why I keep the albie rods on the outside because it's go time. In the glare of the sun, Jimmy, there's birds. I know there's fish under them.
I have not touched this drag, so I'm leaving it where you said
Yep,
it.
that's good. You're fine. Keep him tight, real, real, real.
Oh, he's there.
Faster,
Coming
Daddy.
right at me now. He's going over the boat.
We're only 15-pound fluorocarbon, so.
All right.
So Terry said you don't want to skip it here. The baits they eat generally stay subsurface, so going a little bit more moderate on the retrieve.
Oh, I just dropped him right there. It's okay.
As most fishing trips go, plans can change in a minute. And after chasing a few short-lived albie feeds, we were back on track.
That's the thing out here, dude. You don't know. It's not like that was a striper. It was you don't know that out here.
So we just got to the wreck. Chris and Terry are back there setting out a bluefish. I'm goofing around a little bit. I've got a flutter spoon. I want to try the flutter spoon when we first got to the wreck. Northeast tactic, bring it down here to North Carolina. If I get this thing down, I don't know if they'll eat it. I'm thinking it's a big presentation, big bait. Pretty sure we've got some soft plastics, but we know the live bait works. We've got a ton of perfect sized bluefish. It's a quick drift, so I don't know how good this flutter spoon's gonna work for me.
Here we go. We got a player, Megan.
I got it.
There you go, Chris.
All right, so I'm going to just point it at it.
Reel, just reel. Is he still there? No, stick him. Just give him one good hit.
I'm still reeling, though.
Hit him.
Oh,
That's good.
He came up to the surface when we hit him.
Lean on him, Meeks.
Yeah, I'm leaning. He's coming up.
Really? That looks the opposite of up.
oh, there we go. I just got bit. Feel him munching
Yep,
it.
there
He's
you go.
running with it.
Let
so
him
you,
run.
you said
See,
let
now
him take
there's
that.
the fast run. Now you're probably good. Start reeling. Now crush him. There you go. Doubled up. Come under Megan.
Jimbo, couple of reef donkeys. Guys, down here in Morehead City, fishing with Terry Nugent, on board the Smasher. Rippy and I have been fishing for over 20 years together. He's been trying to get me down here forever and a day, and now I know why.
There it is. I got color.
Color.
He's got a couple cheerleaders with him.
Yeah,
you
he's
said
got,
they
look,
usually
he's got
come up.
fish with him.
Oh. Oh, look at that. All right. Dude, so we've been at this wreck for like, I don't know, less than 10 minutes. Fun fish. I don't know much about this fish. All I know is that people say that, you know, they put up such a fight that you're not going to want to catch a lot of them, but so far that's not true. I'm going to catch a lot more of these. So I'm going to put him back, get another bait out there, and maybe drop that jig again. Let's do that a lot more. That was a lot of fun.
Here we go. Color. Oh, that's a good one, Meek. Swing him to me. Lower your rod tip.
Guys, this is it. This is why we made the trip to Morehead City. Beautiful fish. Terry and I have been fishing together for some 20 years. First TV show probably 16, 17 years ago. Probably fished 3 times with him. Terry, you've been trying to get me down here to Morehead City for a while. Now I understand why.
The fishing down here is just insane. It extends our season from Cape Cod. You know, you get all of October, all of November, we're up on Cape Cod. The weather starts to kind of trend away. I came down here 8 years ago for fun, and it turned into a small charter 2-week window.
Let's get back there and hook one up.
I'm a new level of excited, and I was already very excited.
So they're just sitting off the wrecker here. See it on the side?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Show me where you're putting that in.
So I go I've tried a million different ways, and this seems to be good. It kind of trends them down. They, you know, so I can get them to not swim on the surface, and then just give them a little pitch like that. Throw it in a free spool. Pay out a little bit of extra line. Sometimes you can't even get the bail closed. Oh, there we go.
You want this
Well,
one?
that didn't take very long.
That quick.
That thing, what,
Jimmy,
that hit and
that quick. Stick them. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. You're
Donkey!
good. Does this live up to I told you it was bonkers?
Yeah. Big old reef donkey just pounding away down there.
Oh my God, he's flashed on it. He's right there.
Yeah.
There's like there's like 5 or 6 of them right behind.
because they're with Megans.
Holy
They're really gregarious, and they're like, when one gets hooked, they all come up to see what's up.
I just watched one. Oh, my God, there's like 5 or 6 right behind it.
When yours
Oh!
comes Jimmy's having a stroke up there. They're chasing his jig around.
Big old donkey. They're color. We got color. Two behind them, Jimmy.
Jimmy, so watch this. We're gonna play games.
I just got whacked.
We're gonna play games when Megan's comes up. Wait, here he comes. Here he comes.
There he is. Right behind him.
Ready?
Yes! That was awesome.
That was nuts.
That's you, Terry.
Want me to land Chris's fish? Oh, no, hold on.
Tripled up.
That's a donkey. Probably about a 30-pound amberjack. Just put the wood down. We got Jimmy's tied up front with an artificial big metal. I'm throwing this guy back in. Here we go, here we go. Right down the bottom. Awesome.
I was just trying to rip mine in to go help Chris land his fish. And man, that little speed change right there.
Jenny, you got followers?
Yeah, I did. Terry's gonna pick up my hitchhikers.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Look at this.
Guys, you want to set
Look at him. Look at him down here. There's a whole school of them.
This is chaos, man. This is wonderful chaos. I don't want to put that in the water in case one grabs it. They're so fired up eating next to the boat. This is as fast and furious as fishing gets.
Just cane pole him.
Oh yeah, here comes
Oh,
one
here
right
comes.
now.
Look at. Oh, he ate it right there.
Oh my gosh, that's a big fish.
I guess that did do it. Good job, buddy.
Awesome.
Set the hook on him. Clean his clock.
I'm gonna keep him away from you.
Yeah, I know. Rod tips together. You're under.
There you go. Look at that. Got a chance to put that into action real quick.
He threw a dead bait at him and they crushed it on the surface.
I don't know if I'm mentally ready for a third one in 5 minutes.
Here comes mine.
That's a beautiful fish, Terry. Help, Terry. Stay right there, Terry. I got
That's
you.
a good one, too.
I got you.
That's a big one.
Bring him to me.
Okay. Got him. It's gonna be a two-hander. Told you there were some nice ones out here.
That might be the fish of the day right now. Easy, fella. Easy, fella. Guys, how awesome is this? Huh?
This is what we do.
Down here, we probably drifted a good half mile off the wreck, and these fish are still following us, Terry.
They're really gregarious. If they're almost like mahi, in that if you keep one
Keep one
hooked
in the
up,
water.
they'll be following it, seeing what he's doing. So let's release him. I don't want to keep him out of the water any more than we can.
It is mayhem out here. Jimmy is still sticking with the artificials.
I can't help it, Chris.
And you know what? He's hooking up. It don't matter right now. If you're in him, see this guy?
Oh, you lost your hook.
Yeah.
Did you
I
lose the
gave him a
hook?
wicked set. I might have popped that. I think the biggest fish we caught probably about 30 pounds, and Terry had one that was 90 pounds. I can't imagine.
I'm sticking with the lures for now. Caught one on bluefish, caught one on lures, lost a couple on the jigs. I'm gonna go to a bigger soft plastic, just seeing how these fish, they want something bigger. So this little slow pitch jig, I got one on that, dropped another one on it, but I'm gonna go to a big soft plastic. Seeing some of these big ones come up, I want one of them, so.
We're going right into the sea again. We're just gonna lather, rinse, and repeat. So all we do is go kind of behind the head, just shallow enough. I want the hook to rip out, but I don't want it to rip out when I cast it. So now you just pitch the little guy out. Oh, here he comes. He's already on it.
He's already there.
Yeah, hang
Let
on.
him come up.
See if we can get him to come up. There he comes.
There he is.
Oh, just like that. That's why you want to make sure you pull the hook.
That's all right. That's all right.
Grab me another one, Megan. We'll try that again.
That was awesome.
Live bait's automatic. I'm getting closer to that.
Look at him. He's waiting for it right there. I'm in bait runner mode. Look at him. Here they come. We can play keep away with him. Nice.
There's one right there, Terry.
Yeah.
Just drop back down. He's coming right up from the other side.
Here he
Straight up
comes. Here he
underneath.
comes.
Look at him do a flyby. He's getting a little shy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Here he is.
comes.
He's coming
Here-
now. He's coming now. Big one.
Oh, you don't want the little one to get it.
The little one got it. Big one did. Oh, here he comes. Now the big one's coming back.
Now.
Look at this. Watch
Look at the
that.
big guy coming in. Oh, you
Eat
pull it. Terry, that was awesome. Look at the other guy trying to take it out of his mouth.
Hey, Megan, do me a favor. You want to take this one for me, buddy? I got something I got to do.
You don't got anything you got to do.
Megs, you got followers?
Yes. I had collar and then he just dropped back in. I thought I had him right there. Woo!
Can you see any followers?
I did. I had color for a second.
Yeah, I want to know if he's got buddies with him, though. I want to poach off your fish.
Jimmy, he's seen the light.
I can only take so much. Here we go. Wow.
I gotta get him on my dog. Easy, fella. That's a donkey.
Wow, Chris.
We are climbing the ladder. These fish are so aggressive that when you start getting it close to the boat, 15, 20 feet below the boat, there's got to be another 5 or 6 with them. Kind of reminds me back in the day when we'd fish Snowman's at Southeast Ledge. You had live eels on there. And actually, we're doing the same thing with bait runners. This fish has been out of the water. They're really, really hardy right now. Water's probably about 67, 68 degrees. We're gonna get it right back in. That's fishing with Terry Nugent down out of Morehead City on the Smasher.
I didn't know it was this good.
Oh, there's one, Jimmy, right there. He's going over towards you now.
Gotta get Jimmy.
He just shot to you.
And there he is. Let him take it, Jimmy.
I lost one earlier that was Shrek.
Now you should be able to reel on him. Just keep reeling. Now, there you go, Jimmy. Color, he's got friends.
All right, nice fish, Jimbo.
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
That's
Yes.
a good one.
Ooh.
He's gonna eat it. Right.
Not yet. We're not doing anything yet. Now we're gonna turn it over and we're just gonna reel down on him. There we go. There we go. I am set. So what we did is picked up some loose change. As soon as Jimmy's fish came up, they're so curious. They're coming up. They're like, what's going on? What's he eating? What's he doing? Jimmy got a real nice one. This guy came up behind him.
So this is a proper one, man.
That is a proper.
Rape donkey!
I got a real taste for like why they call them donkeys, man. He was kicking at the end there. That was awesome. So give him
Head first.
Okay, just plunge him. Okay.
Yeah, torpedo him almost like an albie.
All right.
Plunge him.
One last look at him. And... Yes, dude. Terry,
job,
thank
buddy.
you, man.
You're welcome, brother. That was an awesome, awesome fish.
There we go. There's that slime on the bibs. I washed them last night, and I was a little unsure. That had kind of a lucky coating on them. Feel like we're working that right back up.
Jimmy, nice fish, man. This guy's gonna be very similar to yours, I think. We got color. This guy came out of the same mold as, I think his. Okay, fella.
That might be the one, dude.
Turn him.
Oh.
That fish is something.
Here we go.
Let's go, Megan.
Let's go. This is like a striped bass on steroids that never stops fighting.
And you can get them on top water. You can get them on fly.
Look at this guy. Is that gorgeous?
He's beautiful, beautiful.
You know what? If there were 25 bluefish in there, I think I'd use 15 of them. Jimmy got 4, maybe. No, I'm only kidding. It's been pretty right across the board. You put a bait in, you catch fish.
We emptied the live well.
We did.
Hour and a half.
Yeah. What a day, guys. Fishing Morehead City. We have day 2 tomorrow. Terry, I don't even know what we're going to do to top this. We don't have to, though. Maybe a little albies.
We'll get some bigger ones.
Here we go. Love it.
Let's go.
Let's get this guy in the water. Unfreaking believable, huh?
Brother. I told
Terry,
you to
awesome.
come down. It was good.
Yeah, you did.
Having caught more reef donkeys than Jimmy and I could have ever imagined, we relinquished the rods to the camera crew as I sat back and reflected on why it took me so long to take Terry up on his offer. Later that night, sitting out on the back deck of what Terry calls the Riptide Charter's forward operating base, Jimmy and I came to understand Terry's love for the area and the incredible fishery.
So it was the Albies initially. So you Albie fished up on Cape Cod.
I did.
I'm sure it was a big part of your Septembers for
Yep.
as long as you've been charter
Of
fishing.
course.
And then it was the false albacore that initially brought you to
North Carolina. Correct.
Later in the fall.
So when I started coming down here was 98 or 99. I had the bay boat, and Harker's Island Albies was the thing. Just like, you know, the Cape Cod bluefin became a thing, the Saconnet Point little tuna became a thing. For a couple of years, Harker's Island was Mecca for albie fishermen. Last 2 weeks of October, first 2 weeks of November was always deemed the time. Yeah. Our season basically starts to end around then. So before you put your stuff up, come down here, kill it for 3, 4, 5 days, and then you go home, season's over, pack your trash, put the boat away, done. A good day albie fishing down here could be triple digits for 3 guys. We had 133 last week between 3 anglers. That's insanity. So you get the running gun, you get
And what was the range
water,
on those fish?
8 to 12 pounds.
So fun.
We kept coming to Morehead and Beaufort and Newport down this end of the world, and I realized we're fishing Beaufort Inlet. It's only like 10 miles by boat, but it's an hour-and-a-half drive, just like going from Plymouth to Truro.
Yeah.
So Plymouth to Truro by boat's 20 minutes.
Right.
Plymouth to Truro by car is an hour-and-a-half minimum, traffic notwithstanding. So we had the exact same scenario. So we found every time we needed tackle or something, we're having dinner down in Morehead City, and I said, why the hell aren't we staying in Morehead City?
When we went through all the state records for North Carolina, and you're like, man, it's got the best of what
Best
Cape
of
Cod
Florida,
has.
best of Cape Cod, and not just fringe stuff. They have the biggest that we have, the biggest that Florida has. They're all here. We're out here like this. It's
You know what
the
it
middle
is?
of November.
What you said to me, and you said it a couple times, and it really resonated, and it makes the most sense. I love Cape Cod. I also love Florida, but they're 2 different worlds.
For sure.
And you said to me, if Florida and Cape Cod had a baby, it would be Morehead City. It really rings true. With the last sip of great bourbon behind us and sleep calling, neither Jimmy nor I could have ever imagined what awaited us on day 2.